So we're here at the Fishing Pond Recreation Ground, and we're here for the third and final game on this beautiful Saturday night here in Fishing Pond Village, north of Santi Grande. And as you can see, the game has just begun between Biche United and Coal Mine United. Coal Mine United are playing in the red and black strips, and they are attacking the goal to the right. And Biche United, they are in white and green. Biche United won their first game 2-1 versus one of the winner of the first game this evening, Quash Trace United. And inversely, we had the winner of the defeated team in a game between FC Santos Arima. 5-3 victory over the other team in tonight's game, this game that we're playing here, Biche United. Actually, Coal Mine United, I stand corrected. We seem to have an injury very early in this game. This game is only 2 minutes old. And we already have an injury to what seems to be one of the Coal Mine players. Both teams are, well, actually, the Coal Mine team is from just on the outskirts of Santi Grande and Biche, a little village in east central Trinidad. And they all converge here in Fishing Pond for community festival that is the Biche Football League 2025. Seem to restart play here. Possession is the Coal Mine team trying to see if they can get this one forward. And they're well challenged, and you see a foul there. It seems to be very, very awkward. And the player on the wrong side of that challenge seems to still be on the ground, but he seems to be getting up under his own power. Coal Mine does have a free kick just at the edge of the Biche United penalty area. This could be dangerous. This could be very, very dangerous early in this game. You saw earlier in the game a very early goal from Quash Trace United that sort of set the pace for the first half. We had quite a mixed bag in the second half. Let's see if this game follows the same script. Two players, one player actually is adjusting the ball. He seems to be looking to take a left-footed shot. Four-man wall. He's getting ready to strike this one, and he does strike it very hard, and it gets below the wall and wrong foots the keeper, and Biche is behind very early in this game. Coal Mine United taking a very early lead. 4 minutes in, 1-0 Coal Mine United. Coal Mine United, who, like we said earlier, was on the wrong side of a 5-3 game against FC Santos Arima. They have taken the lead in this game, and they look as though they're looking for more. The Biche defense doesn't seem to be very organized, as a matter of fact. As a matter of fact, Biche seems to be a bit scant in their numbers. See, there's just in front of us, there's no one on the Biche United bench, and a well-populated Coal Mine United bench just to the left of us. Biche does win this throw-in. through it, and it was won by the Coal Mine team, but as per usual, smaller field, playing a little more intricate. Possession is sort of difficult, and see a shot, it looks as though he was lining up to get a shot, but it doesn't happen. Trying to see if they get it right. It doesn't get it right, but Coal Mine comes away with it. Biche just intercepts that one, but doesn't command possession. Over on the far side of the field here in Christian Pond, and Coal Mine tries to advance this ball. The Biche defender sends it forward, and it just sort of trickles away into touch, way up into the Coal Mine half. Ball is going to be thrown in. A little bit of a delay. Long through. Gets all the way to the half line. It's advanced. The defense again. A lot of questions being asked. This time they answer it. And Biche looks like they need a breather. Catch themselves maybe after the goal. Trying to organize themselves, because here comes Coal Mine one more time, playing that ball forward. Played out of the defense, but still retrieved by the Coal Mine players. And this one is sent forward. The goalkeeper, Aaron Ali rather, gets it, sends it forward, and maybe this is the breather that the Biche team is looking forward to. 3 players on that team who might very well be related. Last name being Ali, first of which is the number 1, all green here on the right side of your screens. Aaron Ali is the goalkeeper for the Biche team. Biche has possession now and looking to turn and get the ball upfield with no success. Seem to have a lot of touches there, but Coal Mine commands the possession here again and tries to play it in the middle to see if they could get a shot on goal from the center of the field, but unsuccessful. And this one is played further to Maurice Billy, and Billy strikes it, gets a very confident strike on that one, but it was charged down. And here comes a Coal Mine one more time. And a shot is taken, and an awkward bounces very kindly for Ali in the Biche's goal. The score remains at 1-0. Ball is played forward, and many of the teams are opting to play that ball far forward. It might seem that it could be a ploy for teams to just settle themselves and organize themselves, but it's been played as an offensive tool. But here comes Coal Mine one more time in some space, and a shot is taken, and this one beats everyone, including the upright on the right side. And Ali was in no man's land at that point, but survives because that ball went wide, and the score remains at 1-0 in favor of Coal Mine. But Coal Mine seems to be having the better of the exchanges in this opening period of the game. And here they come again, winning the kick out and getting control and trying to see if they could get that ball forward, trying to move their players into an offensive position. The number 10 trying to square it up, trying to take a first-time shot. Misses everything. And they seem to try to be bossing this game in ways that even they themselves may not be capable of, as that ball was played while they had the possession, played waywardly for a corner, almost from the half line. So Biche winning a corner on the right side, the first corner of the game. They're trying to see if they could equalize from a dead ball situation. They have Billy on the inside, a very imposing side of Billy, and very dangerous play there. The ball was the offense. We see the referee stating that the offending player there was the Coal Mine player. So just on the edge of their penalty area, Coal Mine has conceded a free kick. Very dangerous. Maybe we could see some drama here very early in this game. So it seems to be a direct. And we see the getting ready to take it. Looks like right-footed shot. It's going to be taken with some power. And that rifled into the top right-hand corner of the Coal Mine net. 1-1. And if there's any indication of what is to come, this could turn out to be a very exciting match. Both goals coming from the spot. One more directly in front of the goal than the other. Both had to challenge walls. Both scoring. This game is tied at 1. And Biche looking like they have their tails up right now, keeping the possession and trying to build on their fortune from a while ago. And here comes Coal Mine turning and moving forward, trying to see if they could beat the offside trap and trying to send this ball forward. And this one was played very dangerously off the post. And the fans here at the Fishing Pond Recreation Ground are being treated with a very, very exciting opening 15 minutes of this game. That ball was headed just merely as a clearance. Hoping for the best, that ball came off the upright, coming back out and played for a corner for Coal Mine. Sending this one forward, and another header coming in. But they do win possession one more time, and this one is sent in again from a similar position. And a lot of scrappy play in front of the Coal Mine penalty area. But they do force it out, rather the Biche penalty area. And Coal Mine trying to get it forward, trying to see if they could get it out, but sent out, cleared out of a danger zone. And here comes Coal Mine one more time, but cleared by Biche. It's all happening here. Biche sends it forward, and it's going to be collected by Billy, but did not actually get it because it was an outstretched leg. Very good defensive work. Both teams struggling to hold on to the possession in the middle of the field. Both teams hoping for the best. As we see, advantage sort of played there, but the advantage wasn't kept. So the referee stops the play in favor. Biche United wins a free kick on the left side. Both goals in this game came from dead ball situations just ahead of the penalty areas. This one was swung in very low. It was cleared. And Coal Mine looking to come forward, looking to counter. And this one was... And we see a sliding tackle there, coming from behind, going through, actually coming from around the player. The offending player, he slides into the penalty area, probably hoping for a very dangerous spot kick. Does get one, probably not the one that he wanted, but Coal Mine wins another free kick around the penalty area of the Biche United team. See 4 men in this wall. We all know this could be very, very dangerous. We've seen the danger so far in this game. Might be cheeky, sends it across, and this one is headed over the crossbar. But again, the Biche United goal was threatened. And for the objective onlooker, they could say to themselves that even in these first few minutes, they have enjoyed the football, they have enjoyed the results. Two teams not shy to attack. They do, however, are struggling to hold on to possession. Biche has the possession at this point, trying to play it out of the defense, successfully doing so to some degree, trying to play it to the wide flanks on the right-hand side, playing it forward. Billy's waiting for it up in front, but doesn't reach him. Coalmine puts it out, goes out for another throw-in for the Biche United team. Throw comes in to Billy. Billy controls very skillfully. Tries to, and very cheekily, places this one into an offensive position, and very good save there from the Coalmine keeper, keeping his team in this game. Plays it around the post, puts it into touch for a corner, and that play was started very intelligently by Maurice Billy, flicking it on to a player behind him who was in an onside position and taking a shot that was well saved by the Coalmine keeper. Here comes the corner. The corner is high and inside, but it is cleared by the Coalmine players who are trying to see if they could counter, but not enough players up in front, but they do get in front. And what's going to happen here? He turns, tries to get on the inside, plays it wide, but still enough Biche players would get back and hold the defense, and the score remains at 1 goal apiece. Well. Another corner here this time for the Coalmine team. They have all the big players up inside. This one gets in, and a very, very dangerous play there. And the referee would give it in favor of the Coalmine team. A high foot raise there, and we see the player going down. He might have been struck. He would have been struck awkwardly if he was struck. He goes down, maybe just to gather himself, but he does get up on his own power. And yet again, Coalmine United wins a free kick just at the top of the Biche United penalty area. You might want to ask yourself how much of this they can survive. They've already conceded one coming off the boot of a jumping wall, that wrong-footed Aaron Ali in the goal. It seems as though Coalmine is going for power for this one. And here he comes, and this one does, with a lot of power, gets through. Might have been a crack in the wall, and Coalmine United has seized the lead one more time. Coalmine United have taken the lead for the second time in this match. They lead by 2 goals to 1. Well. 18 minutes into this game, and it has been a back and forth battle. So far, it is favoring the Coalmine team, the team from Sangre Grande. They're trying to see if they could win this one, and they actually win this ball and trying to come down the right side, trying to swing this one on the inside. And it does get to one of their players, but it's awkwardly bounced over the player. They do retrieve it, trying to see if they could get it forward one more time, and they do get it again. It's going to be swung in from the right side just again, but this time it's not airborne, and comfortably held by Ali, who springs Billy, but Billy couldn't keep the ball in play, and it goes for a harmless goal kick. So 19 minutes gone in this game, and a lot has happened. 3 goals have scored. We've had 5 free kicks. We've had 4 corners, and everything has been threatening. All 3 goals have come from dead ball situations, and here comes Coalmine once more. They're trying to see if they can get a 3rd goal. A nice footwork and skill there from the offensive player, but a little too much. A little bit too much. And the Coalmine player in a defensive position just puts it up into touch, but Coalmine wins it one more time, only to be given away to the Biche team. controls possession, and they go forward and it strikes it. And for the second time, like we said, a lot is happening. For the second time in this match, a post has been struck. This time, the post, the goal that the Coal Mine United team is defending. And I dare say, you can't find anyone around the Fishing Pond Recreation Ground who can say that they are not enjoying the action in this third game of the triple header. Here comes Coal Mine one more time, and good work to control that one, but the final touch failed him. Still trying to hassle the Biche player to win it, but unsuccessful. Biche continues to hold on to the ball, try to see if they could control some possession so that they could go forward and try to see if they could equalize one more time. But this one is just placed into touch by Maurice Billy, one of the more senior players on this team, and seemed to be the man who will be pulling the strings for them. This ball comes across the face of the goal, but well defended by the Biche United defense. Take it forward, try to beat the midfielders, but this one is sent forward to no one actually, and rolls out for another goal kick. We are here on M&E Television, and we are covering the Fishing Pond Football League. It's beautiful Saturday evening here in Fishing Pond Village. And for those of you who are unaware of where Fishing Pond is, it's just about 20 kilometers north of Sangre Grande. And we have Coal Mine United, one of the side. And here comes Coal Mine one more time, gets getting it and puts it wide of the post, but it would not have counted as the linesman flag is up. And he has been adjudged to be offside. But for a second there, the fans of the Coal Mine team went out of their seats in preparation to celebrate the third goal, but would not have counted. Biche United coming from a lovely village of Biche, a very small village of Biche, sort of like Fishing Pond in eastern Trinidad. They are trailing 2-1. And they are trying to see if they could win this ball in the offensive half of the field. They do, trying to play it forward. But Coal Mine wins it back, trying to play it out. Try to see if they could create something for themselves. A very beautiful turn there. Playing it forward, but a flag was raised. Not sure if it was an offside, but an infringement was committed there by one of the Biche players. And Coal Mine winning a free kick on the left side of the field for them. This game has, we don't know whether or not it promised anything. As a matter of fact, the free kick goes in favor of Biche United. Well, we don't know how much promise or what promise it had prior to the game, this Group B affair. But it is turning out to be one ding-dong battle. And just out of character in this game, that ball was sent way flying to no one. Even the errors in this game seems as though it had some intention of posing a threat to either goal. Goal kick here for the Coal Mine team. Goalkeeper is going to be playing that one. He's a left-footed goalkeeper, but he does play it errantly over to the right side and gives away a throw into Biche United. Does get the throw off and does get it to one of his players. And the advantage was not given. So Biche does win a free kick on the left side of the offensive half of the field for them. They're only trailing by 1. And they did score from a dead ball situation. So this has some promise for them. They sent this one in, and it was tempting to the far post, and it still hasn't been cleared, and it's still yet to be cleared. But it is now cleared, but only as far as one of the Biche defenders, who gets it again and doesn't clear it as he did the first time. We see an offside granted there, offside called by the referee. And Coal Mine, who might have been scrambling a bit, breathes a sigh of relief, and they organize themselves. This ball is sent forward. And will it be controlled? No, it will not be. And comes off the head of another Coal Mine player. And this goes for a goal kick. A nice crowd here to come out for the late game at the Fishing Pond Recreation Ground. Many persons here, not only from the community of Fishing Pond, but from other neighboring communities. This ball was sent forward, and they were trying to race it down. It's a Biche United player, but without success. The throwing goes to Coal Mine. Just looking for the right player to get it to. He doesn't get it to a Coal Mine player. And that ball is played on that far side, and goes back into touch. But this time for the Coal Mine United, rather the Biche United team. Biche in the white tops and green shorts, with Coal Mine in the red tops and black shorts. This ball is trying to be cleared. Coal Mine trying to see if they could get it forward, but no one here on this near side. And it just tamely goes over the line for another throw-in. Trying to see if he could get it forward. Trying to see if he could get it to Billy, but doesn't. And Biche again just clear their lines. And many times these balls are being cleared mainly to get themselves a breather. As we see now, I could see in front of me right now that we have the Biche bench, and now has some players on it. They had some difficulties. Seemingly they had some difficulties in trying to get here tonight, but they are here. And here comes Coal Mine one more time. And player just got his stud stuck into the ground there, and it opened the door for Biche to try to see if they could go forward. It was cut out there by the defense, and Biche still trying to see if they could go forward. And this one is played comfortably for the Coal Mine goalkeeper, who just lays there with the ball and trying to see if he could gather himself and see if he could set up his team for another raid at the Biche goal. And this ball was skillfully played. That was a wonderfully played ball and sent forward. And Ali comes out and did exactly what he needed to do, to just punch that ball out of danger, which sort of sprung an offensive-minded play by the Biche team, which sort of just fizzled out to something unsuccessful. A shot came in, but without any sort of purpose. It had some venom, but nothing to threaten the Coal Mine goalkeeper. You are on M&E television. We are streaming it live here on M&E television. We are at the Fishing Pond Recreation Ground in the Fishing Pond Football League 2025, the third and final game of today's triple header between Biche United in the white and green against Coal Mine United, who lead this game 2-1. They are in red and black. As we come to the end of the first half, a very exciting first half. And like we just reminded you, Coal Mine United taking the lead very early in this game by a free kick that wrong-footed the goalkeeper in the Biche United goal. Biche, moments later, came back with a dead ball situation of their own. And then midway through the first half, Coal Mine with another dead ball situation right in front of their goal, just outside of their penalty area, slammed home. And they lead 2-1 over Biche United in this first half. We're going to take a short pause, and we're going to be coming back. You are on M&E Television.
I'd like to take you down to south and shower you with love. See real bodies in bikinis with water from above. I'd like to jump around and sing in perfect harmony with all my friends, Levi's Cotton, with voice and company. I'd like to jump around and sing in perfect harmony with all my friends, Levi's Cotton, down in Stink and Dirty. It's the stinkest Juve that the world wants today. Stink and Dirty, it's the real thing. It's a hippie Juve. Stink and Dirty, it's Stink and
Dirty. The Hippie Juve, Saturday morning, 22nd February.
Stink and Dirty. I'd like to take you down to south and shower you with love. See real bodies in bikinis with water from above. I'd like to jump around and sing in perfect harmony with all my friends, Levi's cotton, with voice and company. I'd like to jump around and sing in perfect harmony with all my friends, Levi's cotton, down in Stink under tea. It's the Stinkage Juve that the world wants today. Stink under, it's the real thing. It's
So we're getting ready for the second half of this game between Biche United and Coal Mine United. And if the first half is any indication of how this game is going to end up, so how it's going to play out, it promises to be another very exciting 30 minutes. Coal Mine United took the lead through Raquel Dixon and Nikolai Billy for Biche United returned the favor midway through the half, and not too long after, Darian Passad, he gave Coal Mine United the lead, so they lead 2-1. As we see, this game has restarted, and the Biche United defending the goal to your left. And we see the intentions. And one of the dangers of a small ground like the fishing pond or recreation ground is that if you live close enough, and we have games like these, you may have to do some renovating in the morning. And that one was well wide. And here they come. So this one is played away up the field. And the Biche trying to see if they could hold them off and try to see if they could win the ball so that they could try to equalize and hopefully just shave this game. This ball was played all the way out of touch, and when I say out of touch, it might very well be out of reach where this ball went. And we make mention of the agricultural nature of around the ground, so some of these wayward balls can be hard to find at times, and many times it's in a defensive effort. And they still haven't retrieved the ball, and some of the fans here are a little bit restless because for everything that they've seen so far, they expect to see a little more excitement. Ball is back. Coal Mine takes a throw, try to get it into the penalty area. It's played out, and they win it back. And they do win it back and try to see if they could go forward, and they do go forward. So it's one, well turned, but forced out. Try to see if they could get it into the middle of the field. They do get it to the middle of the field, but it brings it back to the defense and sends it on the other side of the field, well controlled. But it was taken away by the Biche players, but again bossed by the Coal Mine defense and just played away, and again into agricultural land. Well. Biche has been putting some pressure on the Coal Mine United team, but Coal Mine still holds the lead, 2-1. Ball has been quickly retrieved on this occasion. Here comes Biche with their throw-in. Tries to get it and flicked away, but it's going to be too high feet. But the offending player in this case was the Coal Mine player. And Biche wins a free kick in the middle of the field, quickly taken. This ball just spills away over to the far side of the field and just played forward. And it runs all the way to the Coal Mine goalkeeper, who just casually plays it, picks it up and sends it forward. Coal Mine looking to see if they could catch the Biche team napping. Plays it forward one more time. Plays it forward again. That they could not actually do anything with that ball, but they would actually win a corner. They're going to spot this one for the corner, and dead balls have been the order of the day in this game, as we see Biche trying to make a pair of substitutions. And they do make the substitutions. They have Gerard Bailey and Maurice Billy coming in. Actually, not Maurice Billy. Michel Kwashi coming in. And both players exiting. Can't see their numbers, can't see their names. They exited in an area that is often not accepted, but they're off. And here, a corner one more time. And here comes this corner coming in. This one is well swung in. And it's played back out. And this is going to be swung in one more time. And it was actually played away from the goal from the Coal Mine with the Coal Mine player. It's back to the goal, tried to see if he could flick it on, but couldn't. And Biche still trying to hold on to that ball. And they do hold on to it successfully, but give it away again. I know they give it away for the throw-in. It comes in. And Biche still trying to see if they could get that ball out of their penalty area. Trying to push this one forward. Can be pushed forward, but here comes Biche. One more time, a very timely challenge there. A well-timed challenge from Stephen Blake to put that one into touch, but Biche retains the ball and sends it forward, but as tempting as it was, couldn't find another head from a Biche United player. And Coal Mine comes away with it, but they lose it in the attacking third. Just played away by the goalkeeper. This one is sent forward. And it could be a mix-up here, but this ball comes off a Coal Mine player and spills over the line for a Biche United corner. So the Biche United team would have replaced Siobhan Oliver and Dave Neptune. And number 17, Emilio Thomas, is here at the near side trying to bring this corner in, trying to rip it in with his right foot. It doesn't have any height, and it doesn't get to the desired point. And Coal Mine just sort of clear their lines. This ball is sent forward, and Thomas is trying to see if he could hold it in, but it's adjudged to be going over the line. Coal Mine wins their throw-in. Through is going to be taken by Zane Dixon. And it was sort of not so very convincing. And the ball comes off Dixon. A Biche United throw-in. And Biche looking to, the intention of Biche is to pull back that goal that they trail by. A long throw there. It's come off the keeper. Long throw coming in from Nikolai Billy, scorer of the goal. And it was cleared by the goalkeeper behind the goal, behind the end line for a corner. And Billy is just set to take it again. This is his hand. Gets ready, swings it in, another low corner, and it's not cleared. And a shot was taken, but he was too much under that shot, so much so that it skies over the Coal Mine crossbar. And everything from the first half seems to be continuing in the second half. It's end-to-end action here. Coal Mine look to try to mount an attack from the far side, and they try to do so, and they look to be coming forward. And some nice footwork there, and this one was struck very well and low, but it was not on target for Coal Mine United. Coal Mine United looking to extend their lead by 2 goals, but they still remain only 1 goal to the good. As we see Biche warming up, Karen Kojo looking to make another substitution, another pair of fresh legs as they hold on to the ball, try to see if they could get it forward, but comes off one of their players to go into touch for a Coal Mine throw. It might not be the breakneck speed of the first half, but it's still very, very entertaining, this second half of this game. Biche United seems to be having a little better of the exchanges as they try to get it forward again and play it off the thigh. Heavy tackle there from number 12, Zane Dixon, to put the ball into touch. As we see number 7, Randy Henry, making way. He's getting on the field instead of Wilton Marchand. That's the substitution for Coal Mine. And Kojo makes way as the Biche team try to go forward. Makes way for Tyreek Agard. But here comes Coal Mine, pushing this ball forward. And this one is well played into the path of Blake, but without success. And it so happened that as quickly as that happened, at the other end, Coal Mine concedes another free kick in another dangerous position. It's a few feet away from their penalty area. So Biche United, who has seen 3 dead ball situations past either goalkeeper, trying to see if they could get this one. This one was well struck into the wall. And it's going to roll all the way to the corner line. And the crowd at the western end, the southwestern end of the ground, where we see one of the Coal Mine players would just try to hold himself up, but couldn't resist, couldn't find the bricks. And this ball was well thrown, a deep throw into the Coal Mine area. It's all happening here because there was a bit of a scrap in the middle there. And that ball apparently came off the hand of one of the Biche United players. And it's now another free kick, but in the defensive half of the Coal Mine team. And they themselves are now looking to take a deep breath and send it forward. A left-footed kicker sends it forward. And Coal Mine has another shot. And that was struck very well. That was struck very well past alley in the Biche United goal. And the Coal Mine United, for the first time in this game, have a 2-goal lead. They lead 3-1. The scorer, Jarrell Singh. That was powerfully struck on the right side. And the game has quickly restarted as Biche is looking to see if they could pull that goal back. But even with that, Coal Mine was very much aware of what's going on and have composed themselves to the point where they have possession of the ball right now and is knocking it around rather crisply, sending it forward and looking to see if they could score a 4th goal. Coal Mine United defeated in their first game 5-3 by FC Santos Arima. They are 3-1 ahead of Biche United, who were winners against Quash Trace United, 2-1 the last time they took the field here at the Fishing Pond Recreation Ground. We do have a corner coming up, and Biche taking this corner, and Billy takes it very nicely and strikes it, but doesn't strike it cleanly, and is really upset with himself. The experience of Maurice Billy is really kicking himself with this one, but they are still with the ball. As a matter of fact, they're with the ball so much that they have just won a free kick on the right side of the field, far side. And it's a bit of a more frenetic pace, more so for the Biche United players who find themselves 2 goals behind. And this free kick is going to come in from the far side. And it's up in the air, but it's too far up in the air, and it was struck too hard. It goes out for a goal kick. So we are here at the Fishing Pond Recreation Ground. And we are here in the third and final game of the doubleheader, 49 minutes in. And just over 10 more minutes for Biche United to try to salvage a point from this game. A very large crowd here at the Fishing Pond Recreation Ground. And they have been treated, especially in this third game. We saw in the first game, Quash Trace United taking down FC Santos Arima 3-1. The second game was defaulted, actually. Coca All-Stars getting the win by forfeit over Damry Hill United. And now we have a humdinger here of a game between Biche United and Coal Mine United. Biche trailing 3-1. That ball comes off a Coal Mine player and comes off the outstretched arm of a Coal Mine player, and yet another. And my correction, that ball just comes off the Coal Mine player and goes into touch. Well, there's a bit of confusion. It actually did come off the arm. And it's a free kick for Biche United just on the left side of the penalty area. And Ali's going to be taking it. Derek Ali's going to be taking it. Trying to swing this one to try to see if he could find someone inside, but it's slipping. And the player just couldn't get his. Just couldn't get anything onto that. As Coal Mine just gets it again. And this game is getting a little bit chippy. And you have to expect that, because the situation that Biche finds themselves, and Coal Mine thinking to themselves that they can counter. And Coal Mine sends it forward. This ball is way forward and way over the bar. Way out of play. A goal kick for Biche United. And just about 8 minutes to play in this game in regulation. And the Coal Mine players, the Coal Mine supporters seem to be rather pleased. The Coal Mine bench seems to be very relaxed. You see a tenseness with the Biche United bench, and they're still trying to get it, but the Coal Mine team is defending very, very well. They're showing some very nice skill, and that usually happens when you are comfortable in your position. And Coal Mine goes forward one more time, but loses it again and wins it back very, very well. Darren Passard showing off his speed and his skill and his agility sending it forward, but in the end, Biche wins it back. And here they come forward. Try this, but it run off the ball again. And Coal Mine United seems to be bossing this game, but Biche does win it back. Does win it back. And Gerard Bailey taking a shot, not threatening anything, but half desperation and half power. No direction. And goes out for a goal kick as we see the Coal Mine United, the goalkeeper just ambling to the spot, trying to just spot his goalkeeper, Tefan Alvarez. It's going to be played. He's a left-footed kicker. You see a lot of those these days. And that ball was played into touch again, and Biche looking to play this one again very, very quickly, but held up a bit. Trying to see if they could space themselves to the point where they could mount something and put some pressure on the Coal Mine team late in this game. This one is played very well, but well defended by Coal Mine. Sends it forward. And Ali just takes his time, plays it deep. Try to see if he gets it to Ali. Ali just can't get it. And here comes the number 10, skillful number 10, Darren Passad, one more time. This time he's run off the ball. And they played back to the defense. But they do lose it just above the defense. And here comes Ali one more time. Plays it back. Holds on to it. And try to see if he can knock it off, but knocks it off to in a dangerous position. Does win that ball back. And here comes Biche again, swinging that ball in. And Billy, trying a little too much, trying to be fair. It was the best that he could do, given the position that he was in. He had a defender in front of him. And with the skill, the strength of Maurice Billy, the experience, trying to have it pay off. But again, couldn't get it right. And here comes Alvarez. Alvarez just sends this ball forward, trying to get that ball as far away from the Coal Mine goal as possible. He sends this ball forward again, and another one. This time, Billy was taken down illegally and dramatically. And a yellow card has been shown to Stephen Blake. Maurice Billy, the very imposing figure of the Biche United number 9. Gets up, very, very strong individual. He gets up, ready to go. As we see, Coal Mine is getting ready to make a substitution. Actually, they're making that substitution. Kyle Cipriani. He is going to be taking the place of Darren Passad, who has had a very good second half, if not a good game. That one was just struck into the wall, very small wall, and they're Coal Mine trying to see if they could get themselves in a position to counter-attack, but Biche has the numbers coming back. And Coal Mine trying to get forward one more time. Does get to that ball. Try to see if they could get it across. And well played back to the middle, trying to see if they could find a free player. But they do find themselves in the middle of the field with the ball. And a potential shot was charged down. Just reached like 58 minutes. A couple of minutes remaining in regulation in this game. And Biche need to have an all-out attack if they have to salvage anything from this game. This ball was sent flying forward, and Billy's out there. All the experience of him trying to see if he could get it forward. Number 7 get that ball forward, but won again by the Coal Mine defenders, who, for the first time in this game, seems to be a little bit suspect. But it does come off a Biche player, and will go for a goal kick, which was, the ball was quickly retrieved by the Biche striker, Gerard Bailey. so that they can resume this game very quickly, which it seems that Coal Mine has no interest in. But Alvarez does play it out and plays it as far as he could, trying to see if he could get Cipriani, but doesn't get it. But they do win it back. But they will play with it in the middle of the field. But they turn to strike. Nothing happening. But Biche does control it and try to get it forward. They do get it forward. But it was cleaned up there by Blake. And that ball goes into touch one more time, and just a little more time for the Coal Mine faithful to just kill off. See if they could hold on to this 3-1 lead. This ball goes out. Well played. Throw in by Kwashi. And that ball was just going to be shepherded out of play. And here comes Alvarez one more time. Alvarez never seems to be busy. Even when the game was tied at 1. And he takes his time, tries to send it forward, and sends it low, and well controlled. And sent forward one more time, but it was well played, and Billy gets it again. Billy tries to see if he could weave his way forward, but doesn't. He does take this. And we have a substitution, a final substitution here from the Coal Mine team. Rick Henry. He is going to be taking the field to replace Alejandro Jones. And Biche is still a beautifully played ball, and that was skillfully played in, but it just whizzes past the Coal Mine goal. No one there to direct it home. And Coal Mine is looking to see if they could counter, see if they could get a forward goal and trying a shot. Very ambitious. But Ali was there, and he gives it away. Ali gives that ball away, but it was eventually won by his teammates on the outside. On the outside. And here comes Biche trying to see if they could get that ball forward one more time. They do get it forward. But will it be too late? Because Coal Mine just won it, trying to see if they could turn. They lose it again in the middle of the park. This game has produced a lot of excitement in this for these fans here at the Fishing Pond Recreation Ground. But we are at the final stages of regulation. Can Biche through this corner, a well-directed header, but Alvarez was up for the task, holds on to it, and typical as Alvarez, taking his time to get it forward. He does send it forward. It's all the way forward, but it was met by a Biche United head, but Coal Mine does win it, and they hold on to it, puts it in the touch. Biche actually puts it into touch. And it's a throw-in for the Coal Mine team. And they are going to be taking as much time as they can for this one. It's thrown in. Met and very well controlled. Held up. Ball goes back into touch. This time for the Biche United team. Biche came to Fishing Pond to see if they could start a winning streak. But this ball just whizzes across the face of the goal errantly. And a lot was happening, a lot of indecision there from the Biche United team, the defense, starting with the goalkeeper Ali, but they lift a tail as he plays it out quickly. But they give it away one more time. As Coal Mine gives it away just as quickly. But Coal Mine wins it back, and they try the shot, trying to see if they could go further in front. But Biche trying to counter without success. And that ball was played out into touch one more time, and we see the referee looking at his watch, and that is not a good sign for the Biche United squad, their fans and their bench. Ball was played all the way forward and tried to just square it up, but it does come off the coal mine skipper, Wilton Marchand. And this ball goes for a corner. Whipped in low as the previous 3 corners were whipped in. This one again was sent in, sent out for another corner. Rickell Dixon in the back there trying to marshal his defense. This one was sent in very long. It wasn't as low. And Coal Mine looking to see if they could counter. Send this one forward. And that ball was not well controlled. And they go wide. But with them having a 2-goal lead, they doesn't seem to have the urgency to get the ball any more forward. They do try the shot. And Ali collects it. Picks it up and he sends it out. The ball was sent forward. And Coal Mine United clear their lines one more time, as they probably can't see the end. And here comes Billy, the scorer of the goal for Biche. Trying to send Ali, Derek Ali. But Ali was just a little flat-footed there. And Billy really irate with his teammates. You could understand the frustration. And Alvarez one more time just ambling to the spot, spotting that ball, and getting ready to send it forward. We see another substitution. Chad Charles coming on for Coal Mine United. Comes on for Jarrell Singh. Coal Mine is looking for seemed to be a high foot there, but nothing doing from the referee. Pushing the back from skipper Rickell Dixon. And Biche plays that ball quickly. And Billy tried to get that ball forward, but it's run off the ball. And an infringement there. The referee judging that Billy would have nudged the player there. As we see, he takes another look at his watch. And Dixon calling to his teammates as he sends it forward deep into the Biche United half. But it's shepherded out of play by the defense. And another goal kick that is definitely going to be taken quickly by Ali, and short as well. And Biche, very, very animated. Everything that they do. Coal Mine, not as animated. And Coal Mine plays that ball forward, but they seem to always have a lot of space when they're up in that attacking third of the field. And everything that they could put out of to just kill some time, Coal Mine United, you see that's their intention. This game is not as poised on a knife as it was at halftime. Biche still trying to salvage something, although they know that time is running out. And Biche sends this one inside. And Dixon trying to play it out. And that's the final whistle. And Coal Mine United, at the second time of asking, winning here at the Fishing Pond Football League. They got goals from Rickell Dixon, Jarrell Singh, and Darren Prasad, as opposed to Biche United getting a single goal from Nikolai Billy. The final score in the third game of tonight's matchup, Coal Mine United 3, Biche United 1. We will be right back.
I'd like to take you down to south and shower you with love. See real bodies in monarchies with water from above. I'd like to jump around and sing in perfect harmony with all my friends, Levi's Cotton, with voice and company. I'd like to jump around and sing in perfect harmony with all my friends, Levi's Cotton, down in Stink and Dirty. It's the stinkest Juve that the world wants today. Stink and Dirty, it's the real thing. It's a hippie Juve. Stink and Dirty, it's Stink
and Dirty. The Hippie Juve. Saturday morning, 22nd February.
Stink and Dirty. I'd like to take you down to south and shower you with love. See real bodies in monarchies with water from above. I'd like to jump around and sing in perfect harmony with all my friends, Levi's Cotton, with voice and company. I'd like to jump around and sing in perfect harmony with all my friends, Levi's Cotton, down in Stink and Dirty. It's the stinkest Juve that the world wants today. Stink and Dirty, it's the real thing. It's a hippie Juve. Stink and Dirty, it's Stink
and Dirty. The Hippie Juve. Saturday morning, 22nd February.
Stink and Dirty.
The captain of the Biche United team just got defeated. It's not, you guys won your first game, and so I'm pretty certain that you're confident to try to win this game to see if you could go to 2 wins to see how best you could, well, in the progression of the tournament. But it didn't happen for you guys. What you could tell me what went wrong?
Well, I guess we didn't execute what the coach wanted today. I know that some men not in the right position to play. I know we didn't come with all of our players, but unfortunately, football play on the day, and well, we get it lost. So we come back the next time strong.
Did you all have a specific game plan to play against a team who you all knew lost their first game and lost by such not a wide margin, but such a offensively strong game?
Well, I mean, we always come with a plan to any team that we come to play. We just didn't execute, as I said before. Football plays on the day, and well, unfortunately, we got a goal early in the first half. We wasn't able to bounce back, but again, tough luck.
But you guys came back and you equalized. So, and from then on, it wasn't that you guys didn't play well. Like you said, it didn't execute well. What effect that the second goal had on you all, that the third goal just sort of compounded?
Well, I think the morale of the players just actually drop. Because I mean, we were getting a few chances in the first and second half, but it didn't go our way, as I said before. But we'll try to come back better next time. I mean, not every game we'll come out here with a plan and we'll be able to execute. So again, tough luck.
We want to wish you guys the best of luck going forward. Right? You guys won the first game, lost the second game. Hopefully, you can get it right again in the third game.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks again, Dixon. No, this is a question we know the answer of. How are you feeling at this point?
Now we feel great. As you can see, it's a youth team that we bring out today, right? We're trying to make the youths more involved and stuff. So I like the fight that they showed today, right? I like especially in particular Jarrell, right? Was one of the goal scorers, and I'm really proud to actually skip a young, youthful, and exhilarating team.
Well, you guys lost the first game, right? But you guys scored 3 goals in that game. So needless to say, well, I want to say that it's needless to say that you guys would still feel a bit confident coming into the game because you guys thought that you could score goals. So you came out this game, you scored 3 goals, but your defense came out better. What was the difference in the game last game and the game this game?
Well, it was our first game, and as I mentioned earlier on, it's a youth team, right? Most of the guys this is their first competitive league that they had taken part in, so it was just a bit of nerves, right? We always know that if we each one help one, right, fight for each other, play hard for each other, and that was one of the things that encouraged us to come out here and get the 3 points, because we know we could have scored the goals. The problem was just the defense, just a little lapse, a little nerves, but we put that aside and come out victorious today.
You think that after this game tonight, you think that you guys would have solved whatever problems that you'll have with the defense or whatever other problems that you have coming out to play?
Yeah, most definitely. Each game we take it stride by stride, right? Each game wouldn't be perfect, right? Everyone make mistakes. It's just how we come back from making those mistakes, right? The 1 or 2 mistakes that were made, all we were victorious. Those are things that we still ironing out still. So hopefully by the 3rd game, right, those would be fixed, and we would go forward and be victorious in the next game as well.
Well, Coleman United usually does well a lot of places where they go over the years, and hopefully you guys could continue flying the flag. So congratulations, and all best of luck in the rest of the games that you rise.
Thanks very much, man.
No problem.
I'd like to take you down to south and shower you with love. See real bodies in bikinis with water from above. I'd like to jump around and sing in perfect harmony with all my friends, Levi's Cotton, with voice and company. I'd like to jump around and sing in perfect harmony with all my friends, Levi's Cotton, down in Stink and Dirty. It's the stinkest Juve that the world wants today. Stink and Dirty, it's the real thing. It's a hippie Juve. Stink and Dirty, it's Stink
and Dirty. The Hippie Juve, Saturday morning, 22nd February.
Stink and Dirty.